A second chance apartment isn't just a place to live. It's an opportunity to reset your story when your rental history isn't perfect. In states like Michigan, where landlords often run detailed background and credit checks, owing past apartment debts like $4,000 to one complex, $300 to another, and $800 somewhere else can feel like a door slamming shut. But the truth is, it's not the end. It just means you have to come in smarter, more prepared, and more intentional. Second chance apartments are designed for people who have setbacks, broken leases, evictions, or unpaid balances. These landlords understand that life happens, but they also need reassurance. That's why higher deposits are often required. You might be asked to pay double the rent up front, a non-refundable fee, or show proof of stable income. It's not punishment. It's protection for them and a test of commitment for you. If you can walk in showing consistency, honesty, and a willingness to fix past mistakes, your chances increase dramatically. For someone like Dontay London, the key isn't ignoring that 5,100 total debt it's facing is head on. Many apartment complexes in Michigan use collection agencies, and unpaid balances can follow you, affecting both your credit score and rental applications. One smart move is to start negotiating settlement. Period. Period. A $4,000 debt might be settled for less if paid in a lump sum or through a structured payment plan. Even getting a paid or settled status on those accounts can open doors that were previously closed. Another strategy is targeting private landlords instead of large corporate complexes. Private owners are often more flexible and may be willing to hear your story instead of just judging your numbers. When you apply, come prepared with proof of income, your references, and a short explanation letter. Own your past without over explaining. Something simple like, I experienced financial hardship, but have since stabilized and am committed to being a responsible tenant moving forward. Second chance housing also requires discipline after you get in. So paying rent on time, keeping communication open with your landlord, and avoiding new debt is how you rebuild your rental reputation. This isn't just about getting approved. It's about positioning yourself for better opportunities down the line, baby, where deposits are lower and options are wider. At the end of the day, a broken lease doesn't define you. Your next move does. A second chance apartment isn't exactly what it sounds like. A chance. But it only works if you treat it like a fresh start and not a temporary fix. And here's where a lot of people mess up though. They focus so much on getting in that they don't prepare for staying in. A second chance apartment is not the place to repeat old habits. This is where structure, budgeting, and accountability have to kick in immediately. So if your rent is $900 and your deposit was double, that means somebody took a risk on you. Now it's your job to prove that risk was worth it. For someone carrying multiple apartment debts like Dontay London, you also have to think long term. Those old balances don't just disappear because you found a new place. They can still show up when you try to move again and apply for utilities or even affect job opportunities. That's why while you're living in your second chance unit, you should also be working on clearing those past debts little by little. Even if you can't pay everything at once, consistency matters. A $50 or $100 money payment plan shows effort, and over time, effort turns into results. Another thing people don't realize is that your behavior in this new lease becomes your new reference. If you stay 12 months, pay on time, and leave on good terms, that landlord could vouch for you. That one good reference can outweigh multiple past mistakes. It's about stacking wins. You went from denied everywhere to approved with conditions to eventually approved with ease. Also, tighten up your financial habits. Cut unnecessary spending. Prioritize rent like it's your lifeline, because it is. And build a small emergency fund. Even $500 set aside can stop you from falling behind if life throws you a curveball. Most broken leases don't happen overnight. They start with one missed payment that snowballs. But your goal now is to stop that cycle before it starts. And let Miss T be real with you. Or should I say Miss Yaka? Second chance apartments may not always be in the best neighborhoods or have the luxury finishes you want. But this isn't about comfort right now, baby. It's about correction. You're rebuilding. You're repositioning. You're buying back your options. So if you're sitting there feeling stuck because of past rental debt, understand this, Bookie. You're not locked out. You're just being rerouted. Move with intention. Handle your business. And use that second chance the right way, because the next time you apply, you won't be explaining your past. You'll be showing your progress. With that being said, this is the assignment with Miss Yaka. And the lesson for today is a second chance apartment isn't just a place to live. It's an opportunity to reset your story when your rental history isn't perfect.